Hello friends! Today I'm back with another video and I think this one's really cool. Okay, so normally I build normal houses, right? I mostly build like cottage type stuff and that's just what I do. It's what I'm best at. But I've been really wanting to build a castle for like a super long time. I tried to build like a shell challenge that someone did with like a castle type shell, and I was like, this is fun, this is gonna be great. But then I felt too bad changing the shell and I wanted it to be different, so then I was like, okay, we'll leave the shell, I'll build my own. So I looked up so many reference pictures, finally found some where I was like, this is kind of the vibe I'm going for. Because a lot of castles you find when you're looking for like an actual castle and not like a Disney castle. Because the Disney castle also comes up. When you look up castle, that's most of the pictures are Disney castle. But a lot of castles are like really square and like square towers, square building with like, you know, four corners. I didn't really want to build something like that. I wanted something with like round towers, really tall towers, you know, kind of what it looks like in the end. But I could not find a reference for that at all. And in my brain, I could not envision this kind of build at all because, I don't know, I don't look at castles every day. This is not a normal thing for me. So I really wanted to have a reference of some sort. So I found one. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I found some angles of it. I don't remember what it's called. I should have looked that up beforehand, but I really liked it. I was really excited. So I started this build like probably a few weeks ago. I've been building this for forever and I finally finished it now. I really like it. I think it looks really cool. I'm very proud of myself for this being my first castle build that I actually like because I've tried starting multiple castle builds, but they never look good. So I'm happy that I finally made one that I am proud of. I really hope you like it too. But I want to share with you how long it took me. I just put all of the clips into my like editing software and then sped it up 7 times because that is what I think is like a good speed to watch. I speed up either 6 or 7 times depending on the length of the video. If it's like a really short video, I usually speed up 6 times because then I don't know. I think 6 or 7 are both like acceptable to watch because I think like I used to speed up my videos 8 times, but I feel like there's like a point where if you're doing too much detail and you're moving around too much, it becomes like a little bit like you get a bit dizzy looking at it. So I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to speed up my videos less than I used to because my first video I think was sped up maybe even 9 times and I've not watched that video back in a very long time, but I feel like that would hurt my eyes a little bit now. So I'm trying to speed up in like a reasonable amount, but the video sped up 7 times was 1 hour and 15 minutes, which means that the video not sped up would have been 8 hours and 45 minutes, I think. Something like that, which is wild. That's so much time. So obviously I'm not going to post a video that is over 1 hour long because I feel like that is just pushing it. Like no one's going to want to watch that except for maybe like 2 people that need like a podcast on as a background noise. But I feel like that's too much and I'm really proud of this video and I like really want people to care about it, to like watch it and look how it starts to exist. So I tried to cut it down as much as I could without it like looking like it's just like random stuff is popping up everywhere. So I cut out a lot of the shell because the shell probably took me like half of the time that it took me to build this. I'm guessing it took like 3 or 4 hours, and in this video, it's probably like not even 2 minutes. So I don't know, but I cut it down as much as I could because I feel like watching me place walls is not that interesting and watching me furnish is a lot more fun. So I thought I should probably keep in more of the furnishing than of the me placing walls down because that's just not that interesting. And then I cut out a lot of the landscaping because I feel like a lot of the time the landscaping, it's like fine to watch. It's kind of relaxing, but it's so repetitive. Definitely with a build this big, I placed like stone all around it because it's like on a hill. And then I put plants like all over it so that it looked better and not just like rocks smacked on each other. So it took me forever to place all of those plants and the rocks everywhere, and I put like the gems in it from Debug from Realm of Magic, but I tried to keep in like little parts of it just every once in a while to like show you what I was doing, but I didn't want to keep in too much of it because I just kept doing the same thing over and over again, and it took me like at least an hour to do like the basics of the landscaping, and then every once in a while I'd go back in and do some other stuff. So again, I feel like that's just not that interesting to watch. So I hope that this is still like followable, like there's not too much cut out. I don't think so. I feel like it's like reasonable to watch, and it's not like too boring and too repetitive, but I don't know. I really hope you like it. I'm really proud of this build. It makes me very happy. So I really wanted to build a castle, and I didn't really know what kind, and then I was like, okay, witchy, enchanted, like that kind of vibe, that's what I want, because there's so much good debug stuff for that, and there's so many like more cool things, because just building like a castle without like a theme is kind of hard. I don't really know how to like furnish in like that kind of old style, and I feel like I wouldn't have had enough furniture for that, like or like decor. So giving it like the witchy vibe makes it easier, because you have the whole Realm of Magic and they have so much like cottage stuff and paranormal stuff, so it all works really well. So I don't know, I was very excited. I also put those like sparkles outside. Someone on my Twitch asked what those things are, because I showed off the build on stream yesterday, but those little like glowy balls that I've placed everywhere, they're in the debug from Realm of Magic. I think they have them in yellow, pink, blue, maybe red, I'm not sure though, but they have them in like 3 or 4 colors, and I think they're just the things that are like in the lamps, or like that are like in the lamps in the magic realm in that world, but I think they look really cool like floating around, because it just kind of like adds this like sparkle to the build. So I really enjoy that. I think they're really cool. But I'm really, really proud of this build, and I really tried to clutter it, because I feel like this kind of style of house, or like, well, is it really a house? This kind of style of build, I feel like it works really well with a lot of stuff everywhere. I think the upstairs I did a better job at cluttering, because I don't really know how to like clutter a kitchen well, at least not a kitchen that was like the way that I built this one. I don't know. And I also wanted it to be functional still. Like as much as possible, I still want it to be functional. I guess it's probably not fully functional, because there is a lot of stuff everywhere, but I want it to be as functional as it possibly could be. So you can't like fill up all the counters, which is kind of sad, because that makes the kitchen look a little bit more empty. And I didn't want to block too many paths. So I tried to clutter it up as like much as I could without ruining anything. But upstairs there's an office, or like, well, is it really an office? I don't know, kind of. But I'm like obsessed with that room, and I think it's like the best room I've ever done. I think it looks so good. So I'm really excited for you to see that, because I'm really, really proud of it. I built like a custom desk with like shelves above it with potions on it, and I put like a bunch of decor everywhere, and there's like a skeleton and there's like brooms on the wall. I don't know. I was having a really good time with all the debug stuff in this build. I mean, it's obvious on the outside, most of it is like live edit objects, and then inside there's a lot of like hidden objects, like the potions and the brooms and stuff. They're everywhere. On the wall in like the library kind of room I have downstairs, there's a bunch of the bird pictures from cats and dogs. I feel like people don't really realize that these exist, because they don't look that way in the like build catalog. But if you put the feathers from cats and dogs on the wall, they become like a really pretty picture of like the bird, and then with a feather on display like underneath it. They look so good, so I really want to use those more often. I feel like I've never really used them before, which is kind of sad because they're really cool. So I don't know, I like it a lot. I'm so proud of this build. I'm sorry that I keep like talking about it and being like, oh my god, I love it, but I'm very proud of myself, because I've never built something like this, and I just think it's really cool. Another thing, I'm sorry, I'm really rambling today, but I have a lot of time to fill up, so you're gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry. But the thumbnail for this video, I've been really trying to like make my thumbnails a little bit more fun the past 2 videos, because I feel like my normal thumbnails, which is just like the picture of the build and then like a white outline of it. I feel like that's fine, but it's not that interesting, and like I've seen other people with like very similar thumbnails, which there's nothing wrong with that. I would just wanted my thumbnails to like stand out a little bit more. So I wanted to try and make my thumbnails a little bit more interesting and like put Sims on them as well. So I spent like 30 minutes trying to take a picture of my Sim that I made that was like a spellcaster to like make her look all cool to put on the thumbnail. And then I was like, okay, she does not look happy enough, but it's fine, this will do, she looks cool, whatever. Then I finally got that. I tried for like a billion hours to get like the perfect screenshot of my Sim. It was very hard, but it's fine. Took me forever, but I think it looks good. Then I finally put it together, cut out the whole Sim so that I could put it on top of the picture of the build. Then I was like, it's kind of covering everything, but like it's not that bad because it kind of like, it looks kind of cool. Then I had to put text on it because there was like a weird like bit of sky on the thumbnail, and I was like, that looks so empty, I hate it. And I spent like a good 30 minutes deciding whether or not I wanted text and which font I wanted. I was like on Discord being like, does this look good? Does this look bad? Like, I feel like this looks weird, I need advice. So there's a lot of updates constantly on Discord. They saw the start of this build like when I started it a few weeks ago. So if you're ever interested in seeing what I'm up to, or just like hearing things about what's going on with anything I'm doing, then you can go on Discord and talk to us if you want. I love my Discord, it's so fun. I think you'd have a really good time there. If you care about The Sims or Animal Crossing, I think you'd really like hanging out in the Discord, because everyone is kind of, you know, we're all Simmers, we all like Animal Crossing. It's a really good time, I really enjoy it. You'd also probably, if you like watching my videos and you don't watch my Twitch already, I think you should. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing on stream recently, because I got Animal Crossing like a month ago, and I love that game. It is so fun. I'm genuinely obsessed with it. It's so cute. Animal Crossing brings me a lot of joy. It's so like wholesome, and all the villagers are so cute. We have some really cute villagers. I did a villager hunt last Sunday, and we got Fauna in like not even that many tickets. It was like 20 something probably, maybe not even 20, I don't remember. But it was really cute. I love Fauna. She's a very pretty deer if you don't play Animal Crossing. She's very nice. I love her, I'm very excited. So now we've got so many villagers, and they're all pretty and beautiful, and I love them so much. So I've been hanging out with these villagers for forever, and then yesterday on stream I was just playing a little bit, and Animal Crossing villagers can give you like nicknames and stuff. So I hadn't gotten that yet, and then the first villager to run up to me is my least favorite villager that we have, which is Ribbot, which is like a robot frog. And he ran up to me and he was like, hey, Lika. And I was like, yeah, hi. And then he was like, can I call you Vitamin L from now? I felt offended. And I feel like that's valid. Vitamin L feels like an insult. And the fact that my name starts with an L, I feel like is gonna curse me for the rest of my like Animal Crossing lifetime, because I feel like everyone is gonna keep making up nicknames with L, and it's just gonna ruin my life. Like on when we played Animal Crossing on the Wii over Christmas, because my girlfriend's family has a Wii, so we played like City Folk. They keep calling, all of the villagers were calling me Snappy L, and now I have someone calling me Vitamin L, and I feel like they're all just calling me a loser, and I'm a little bit like offended by it, but it's fine, it's okay. I will, you know, I just appreciate that they're even giving me a nickname, because I never really had nicknames as a kid. Look, my name is kind of hard to make nicknames out of. You know how everyone just kind of has like a shorter version of their name as their nickname? My name doesn't really do that. Like, if you make my name shorter, it'd be Leek. And that just doesn't sound very good. So don't do that. So I've never really had nicknames. I guess on Twitch, people usually call me Kat if they don't know what my like real name is, because of my username. Someone calls me Catsy, but like most people just call me like my real name. But, like, I've never really had nicknames before, so I guess I should just take whatever I can get. But the fact that they're calling me Vitamin L and Snappy L, I don't know how to feel about that. I guess it's fine, but I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's a little bit weird, and slightly offensive. And when Ribot said that, everyone on stream was laughing at me, because they were like, wow, I cannot believe that this is what your life has come to now. And I was like, I know, this is hurting my feelings. I can't believe it either. This is sad. But I love Animal Crossing a lot. I'm sorry, I'm gonna rant about Animal Crossing a little bit. I hope you care. If you don't, I'm very sorry. But I feel like Animal Crossing and The Sims kind of have like a very similar group of people that play it, because I feel like so far everyone who has been to my Sim streams has also been to my Animal Crossing streams, and everyone, when I said I bought Animal Crossing, everyone got so excited, so I don't feel that bad. But Animal Crossing is so fun. We unlocked terraforming, so now that means you can like mess with the island and like move everything basically. So like you can like move rivers, make your own cliffs and hills and whatever. I decided it was a really good idea to start doing that. But as much as I'm having a really good time, the island looks like a mess. Like, it looks so bad. But it's fine. I'm okay with that. That's absolutely fine with me. But I ruined the island a little bit, and it needs to be fixed. But that's okay. Also, yesterday on stream, I keep talking about my streams, but I currently don't have anything else going on in my life. So, you just have to listen to this for a little bit. And the streams are also Sims related, so I feel like you'd care. But I played Sims yesterday on stream for a bit, because I toured the shell challenges, because I was like, it's been like 3 weeks since I posted the shell challenge. I feel like I need to do it now or it's never gonna happen. So I toured some shell challenges, like 3 people posted one, I think. I saw on Discord that some other people started it, but I don't think everyone finished it in time, or some people might have just given up, which is valid because it was a little bit frustrating. But one of the shells I toured had 13 ducks hidden inside of it, so we spent a good amount of time just like trying to find all these ducks inside this build, and it was so fun. I had a really good time doing that. I thought it was a lot of fun. So I hope people do that more often. Just give me like a weird, stupid puzzle. Just give me a build and you're like, okay, there is 15, I don't know, what weird objects do you have? There's 15 dinosaurs hidden in this build. Look for them. I love that. I love a good puzzle. So we spent like zooming around the place. There was like a really tiny duck in a fishbowl. It was very, very small. The one that took us longest to find was there was like a green duck hidden in the landscaping, but the landscaping was like on like the roof kind of, so it was like impossible to find. But I really liked it. It was a lot of fun. I really liked looking at the shell challenges. I think it's really cool to see what other people did with the shell, definitely with the floor plan and like the layout of it, because I feel like I really struggled with that, and it was my own shell. So seeing what other people did with it was really cool. I don't know, it made me really happy to see that. And The Sims brings me a lot of joy, and I think The Sims has been very negative recently because of my wedding stories and the whole drama with that, which is valid because it's a mess and we don't like that pack right now. So that's also why I've not been playing a lot of Sims on stream recently, because I simply cannot get myself to play any gameplay. And I usually don't build on stream because I feel like I prefer building in like my own time and not like on stream, because I feel like gameplay is more fun on stream and other people have their chaos to share with you, and building is more, I don't know, stressful on stream because I feel like I get frustrated too easily. Also, this is what I was gonna say about my wedding stories. They posted, I think yesterday or today, I'm not really sure, but I saw it this morning. They posted a laundry list for my wedding stories and all the things they're gonna update, and it looks like they're gonna fix most of the issues that are currently going on. If you haven't seen this, they're working on fixing the wedding cake and how fast it expires. they're working on the fact that the clothing doesn't stay, like that you set the clothing and it doesn't stay, like they don't show up in wedding clothes at all, not even like your bride or whatever, which is very annoying because you have to change all of your guests into other clothes. So it looks like they're changing that, which is really good. I think they're changing like some of the animations because like the kiss animations were really broken. It looks like they weren't even kissing. They're fixing some cake stuff, but most importantly, they're gonna fix, I think this looks like it's gonna be fixed. I don't know if this is, we never know how much of this is actually gonna be fixed, but this is what it said on the list. They're gonna try to fix that they don't stay seated and they don't get stuck on the seat once you put them there. And I think that's great because that was the problem everyone was having. So I feel like those things are very important and will make the game a lot more playable for a lot of people. So fingers crossed that everything works when the patch comes out for this pack, because it should have been fixed by the time it came out, right? And it was also delayed a week and it was still broken, very broken. So we're all disappointed, and now I think we're all hoping for it to just get fixed at some point, because I feel like a bunch of us had already given up hope. Me, a tiny bit. Because part of me was like, they've had like 6 months, right? Since the last pack came out that wasn't a kit. So in my head, I was like, if this is what we're getting after all that time, I'm really nervous about if they're even gonna think about fixing it. Because they had so much time for this. And yeah, they probably didn't actually have a lot of time for it because it feels like it was really rushed. Like, it feels like it was made in a very short amount of time by how broken it is. But the fact that they, like, technically had all this time since the last pack came out makes me feel like something's not going so well. So the fact that they're like, okay, we're addressing this and we're gonna work on it and we're gonna fix it within, like, a week or so of the pack coming out makes me feel a lot better. Because I was like, what if they just pretend it never happened? They don't fix the pack, they don't update the pack, nothing happens, it just stays broken forever. That would make me feel very sad, and I was very nervous about that. And I think I said that last week in my video, that I was very nervous that they weren't gonna fix the pack. So I think if they fixed the things that are currently on their laundry list, that would make the pack playable and a way where you could like actually recommend it to people, which makes me happy because I feel very sad not liking a Sims pack. I don't know. I really like The Sims, and I feel like ever since I've cared about the Sims packs that are coming out, I've liked every single one. Like, I've not cared about the kits, but they don't really count for me anyway. In my head, the kits don't really exist. I have some of them, mostly the build kits, but I don't have any of the cast kits. Like, I don't really care. I don't have Bust to Dust. I don't want that in my game either. There's nothing about that interests me. But, like, all of the game packs and stuff that have come out, and, like, the expansion packs and the stuff packs, I've really liked all of them. So I'm really, like, sad. I mean, not Batu. We don't talk about the Star Wars pack. I forgot that one existed. I'm not gonna lie. I just realized that one also came out. I didn't buy that one. I'm not interested whatsoever. I don't know anything about Star Wars, which is why I probably forgot about it. But that one we forget about. Anyway, all the other packs I really, really liked, and I thought they were really good, and people's opinions were really, like, different on all of them. Like, I think a lot of people didn't like Eco Lifestyle. I loved Eco Lifestyle. I thought it was so cool. I still really like it. I think the build items in Eco Lifestyle are really good. Like, I don't know. I really like a lot of the packs that have come out. I think they're all really good, and they've been doing a really good job at the packs. So I was so disappointed when this pack was just bad. It was just not good. So I'm really happy that it looks like they're gonna fix it, because I was sad that it wasn't good, because I really just wanted to be excited about The Sims. Definitely after we'd been waiting so long. So I'm happy that it looks like it's gonna get better, because that makes me happy. Also, a little life update about me. I don't know if you care, but I've been talking about this a little bit, so I'll give you a little update. I finally got an internship, and it's finally all being sorted, and I feel so at peace. Not really, I don't feel at peace whatsoever. I'm actually very nervous and very stressed out about this. But I don't know when I'm starting yet. It's either the 15th of March or the 1st of April. And the 1st of April is so far away that it makes me want to cry, because that would mean I have like a month left of doing literally nothing at all, and that makes me sad. So hopefully I can start on the 15th of March, and I'm very scared of starting, but that's like in a week, and like a week and a half, and that means I'm wasting a lot less of my time, and that also means that I can actually have a summer break. Like, no offense, but I kind of want a summer break. I don't want this to be my only break that I have this year. I want to have a break before I actually have to start classes again in September. So I want to start as soon as possible. But they just emailed me while I'm recording this, and I'm too scared to open the emails right now because I don't want it to ruin my mood. So we're just going to pretend it's not happening and talk about something else. So, but I just wanted to give you an update. I finally got all the documents I need. I sent them out, and hopefully they're like, yes, you can start in a week and a half. So we'll see about that. I'm very nervous about it. I've never had like a internship or like a job in like a professional field like that before. So I'm nervous, but I'm excited. The people seem really, really nice. So I'm excited about that. But I was supposed to get the document last week on Thursday, because I sent her an email on Wednesday, and then she replied like almost straight away, and she was like, I'll send you the document tomorrow, like signed and everything. And then I didn't get it on Thursday. I didn't get it on Friday. I obviously didn't get it over the weekend, because why would she? Didn't get it on Monday. So then on Tuesday I was like, this is taking a really long time. This is starting to upset me. So I sent her a text like on her personal phone, because it's like a break right now in parts of the Netherlands. So I was like, I don't even know if she's at work right now, because she's out of office on Teams. Like, I don't want to deal with this right now. So I messaged her and I was like, hi, would you be able to send me this document? Because if not, I might have to start on April 1st, and that would make me really sad. I didn't word it like that. I was very nice about it, but I was very upset on the inside. And then she replied to me and she was like, oh my God, Leek. Again, the nickname thing, I don't like when people call me Leek. It's very upsetting. Also, I don't really know you. I've met this teacher like a few times. She's like my, I don't know, student counselor person, I don't know, study advisor, whatever you want to call it. I'm not really sure what they're called in English, but that thing, that's what she is. So she has to like sort this stuff out for me, but I've not really seen her, like, because of COVID. We've not really been in school, and we've had like an online class maybe 3 times in a year. So I don't know, I didn't really know much about this woman. So the fact that she like called me that in a frustrated situation, I was like, stay away. Leave me alone. But she was like, oh, I forgot. I thought I already sent it to you. And then she sent me the document that was signed like on the day that she sent it to me. So I was like, did you just forget to like sign it as well? Like, I feel like if you, like, I thought in my head, if the way she worded the text, I was like, oh, she just like had it, she signed the document and then forgot to like send the email. But she hadn't signed it yet. She just sent like an email replying to me and then forgot about it. So I'm sad. I should have reached out to her sooner. I should have like messaged her on Friday and been like, hi. But I messaged her on Thursday night on Teams, but then she was out of office. She also read my message on Teams. I don't know. She frustrates me. I'm very sorry, but this woman is a bit useless. I know that that's a bit mean to say, but like, she is a little bit. I'm sorry. She's very, very nice. But this was a little bit frustrating for me. I don't know why I'm talking as if I'm scared that she's gonna watch this. She doesn't know I have a YouTube channel. And if so, she would not know how to find this. I don't think she cares about The Sims at all. Anyway, I am a bit nervous at all times that people are gonna listen to me. Like, I had a video from like, I don't know, last week, maybe the week before, where I said something about like a classmate. And I was like, what if I nearly called her a friend of mine, and then I was like, oh, I don't know if I could call her my friend, because what if she doesn't think I'm her friend? She doesn't know I have a YouTube channel. She's never gonna see this. She's never gonna know that I call her my friend, or that I didn't call her my friend. I don't know why I worry about this stuff, but I do. I'm a nervous person. I worry about a lot of things, actually. So, but that is my life. I feel like we could all relate to that, though. We're all a little bit nervous about everything, but that's okay. I feel like we're all having a great time right now. There's a lot of scary things happening in the world, and I feel like a lot of us are very, very anxious, and we all have been for like a long time. I feel like for the past few years, a lot of bad stuff has been happening, and I'm kind of sad because I'm turning 20 this year. In August, I'm turning 20. 20 feels very old to me, and I feel like I have not like done anything very exciting since I was like 17, because I was 17 beginning pandemic, so like I've not really done much since then. Like I turned 18, I like became a legal adult during the pandemic. I've not once been to a party and had alcohol there. That's fun. I love that for me. I don't really drink, so I don't really care, but like I've not really had like any kind of like young adult experiences whatsoever. Never been to like a college party. I don't want to, but like I couldn't if I wanted to, so that's great. And now we're going from like one scary event to another scary event, and I feel like there's just bad stuff happening everywhere at all times, and it's kind of making me sad. So I hope that everyone's doing okay. If you're not doing okay, I'm really, really sorry, and I'm sending you all the love and the positivity in the world. I hope that everyone is safe, and I hope that you're all feeling good. I know a lot of people have COVID or had it in the past few weeks. I'm very sorry if you have COVID right now, or you know someone who has COVID right now. We're all kind of pretending that it's over, I think, because it's been going on for so long. It just kind of we don't really think about it anymore. But I know that it still sucks to have it, and know people that have it. My sister currently has COVID, so that's not great. I'm gonna go home this weekend for the first time. Like in like a few hours, I'm gonna take the train to my house, and then I'm gonna spend a few days with my parents. I've not seen my sister in a very long time, and I was like, fine, I'll get to see her again finally after like forever. I've not really seen her at all like this whole year, and it's March. But I've not really seen her. And now she has COVID, so she's not even going to be home, because she usually also comes home for the weekend because she doesn't live at home either. So that's great. I'm not going to see my sister, but I'm going to see my cats, so that's a win. Maybe you'll get some cat pictures next week, or maybe I'll put some on the Discord, but we'll see. That's great. But yeah, lots of fun stuff is happening. I did something fun last weekend. Last weekend I went to the zoo. My girlfriend and I have been to like most of the zoos in the Netherlands by now. We've been to a lot of them. It's really fun. We have a really good time visiting zoos. Zoos make me kind of sad, right? Because there's always at least one animal that looks really distressed, and that makes me feel really sad because I love animals. But at the same time, I am that person that can literally... We stood with the raccoons for like at least 30 minutes because they're so cute. I love animals so much, and they make me so happy. They bring me so much joy. So I love zoos for the fact that I can see so many animals at once. It makes me very happy. But there were polar bears in the zoo, and they looked so sad. One of them just walked like back and forth for like a whole part of the morning, and I was genuinely very sad about it. But then at the end of the day, when we saw it again, it was like swimming, and that made me feel a bit better, because I was like, okay, it's not just like walking back and forth all day, because that would make me feel very sad. That like hurts my little heart. But the animals were very cute. There were lions, and they were so loud. We like heard them from like across, not Anil said across the park. That's not true, but we were like a little bit further away, and we just heard like lions, and we were like, is that like on a speaker? We went over to the lions. It wasn't on a speaker, but everyone there was like, is that a speaker? It was so loud, and like you never really hear the lions growling usually, or like, and it wasn't even like, I don't know, but it was very loud. It was really cool though. Everyone was just stood at the fence like, oh my god. They're such like cool animals, and they were just like playing and kind of just like running around. I don't know, it was very cute. I love cats. Lions are just big cats. The ways they act, exactly like my cats. The way they like roll on the ground, and then they kind of like do this little like run up, and they like run away as if something just like It's if they're like chasing something, but their like tails curled. I don't know. They act exactly like cats, and I love that. It's so cute with their like big paws. I want to give them like a big hug, which I know wouldn't end well for me, but I choose to believe that I would be the one they wouldn't want to like hurt. I don't know. I choose to believe that all animals would love me. I feel like this is one of my toxic traits. I know that most animals that I want to give a big hug could probably bite off my arm before I can even like come close enough to give them a hug. But I choose to believe they would all love me, which is not good and probably gonna result in my death. But I love animals and they make me so happy. I don't know. I was very happy. I like zoos a lot. It was very busy at the zoo though, so I think I caught a cold there and I'm really a tiny bit sad about that, but it's fine. I'm okay. I'm just a little bit congested, but outside of that, I'm fine. I had a headache yesterday, a little bit today as well if I move too fast, but I'm okay. I guess that's what you get for not going anywhere for like literally 2 years and then going to a zoo on a Saturday. I don't know why we went on a Saturday out of all days. I feel like that's just a bad idea in general, but I'd not really been out the house, so my girlfriend was like, we need to go somewhere, and then we found out that they were feeding the raccoons on a Saturday morning, so we were like, okay, we're going. And then we didn't even watch them feed the raccoons. They fed them at a different time, so we didn't even see it, but it's fine. It was very fun anyway, and I had a very good time. So that was fun. What did you guys do? Let me know. Did you have a fun weekend last week? Are you doing anything fun like this weekend? Let me know. Are you doing something really fun in school right now or in work? Or are you doing something really stressful and you're not having a good time at all? Let me know. I'm very interested. I don't know. My life has been a lot of playing games at home because I've not really been able to do anything else. Now that I found an internship, I can't spend any time like looking for an internship, and I don't really know how I can like prepare for an internship. So I'm just sat here like working on stream stuff, working on YouTube stuff, and like playing games all day. So I'm not my most productive self right now, but that's fine. There's not really much I can do. I can't get a job because in like a week I'd have to quit, so it's all just not ideal, but it's fine, and I'm gonna be very, very busy soon. So who knows how much I'll be able to stream and post on YouTube in that time. So the least I can do is be consistent now and try to make good content while I still can. So I hope you like this video. I'm really, really happy with this video, so I really hope you like it. I think the build is really cool. I really hope you like it as well. It's on the gallery. My gallery username is heatherb14x. I always have everything, all my like social media and stuff are linked. If you want to like follow me anywhere else. I mostly post on Twitter and I mostly am on Discord. Sometimes I post to TikTok. Weird stuff happens on my TikTok. I have a VODs channel. I've not mentioned that today. I have been reposting my like Twitch VODs, so like the streams. I've been reposting them on YouTube because Twitch streams expire on Twitch. They don't save. So I've been doing that, and I think there's some good stuff there. If you want to watch some like random Animal Crossing and Sims content, or you like me as a person, that would be very nice of you if you thought that. But you can watch my streams. If you live in like a different time zone and you couldn't watch them live, I feel like it might be fun. I think my streams are fun to listen to. I hope so. They're very chaotic most of the time, but I have a very good time. If you like watching villager hunts, I've done 2 now, like both on a Sunday. So I've done a villager hunt the past 2 weeks. I don't know. I've been doing some fun stuff. If you like watching Sims gameplay, I do that a lot on there. So that's something you can watch if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. This is a very long video. So thank you. Thank you so much for all the support as well. You're all very cool people. So thank you. Have a good weekend or week. Have a good rest of your day. And I appreciate you. So goodbye.